Hello, everybody. It's Helen McConnell here from helenmcconnell.com. And this is a series of tapping videos in cooperation with the Courage Cards deck that was created by a friend of mine, Ivana Bologna. And it is a 52 card oracle deck that is so inspired, so divinely inspired. It's just pretty amazing. Then the artwork was created by Kristen Anderson. So together they created this wonderful deck, which you can get for yourself. The information is all down below. But what we do on these videos is I take one card from the deck, I read the card, I give my insights about the card, and then we do some tapping about that insight, that card. So today's card, I'm going to just read it here, is open to learning. That's what it says on the card. And on the back, on the information card, the insight card, it says life constantly presents a choice. You can tighten your grip in control or open yourself to learning. It's natural to default to protection, but don't build walls of hypervigilance and resistance. This will drain your vitality and stifle creativity. The anecdote is curiosity. Begin by understanding what is truly loving for you, then extend that love to others. So I'm going to just tell you briefly what I think what this means to me. Number one, when we grasp throughout life, when we're trying to control and be hypervigilant, we do literally cut off our creativity because that type of energy and reaction puts us into fight or flight. And in fight or flight, we are not very creative. So that's one thing that is actually kind of factual here in these cards. We do tend to want to protect ourselves, and that's our default. But what if you could both protect yourself and not be graspy, not be tightening your grip on things? There is a way to protect yourself and be open to learning. So this card invites us to relax that grasp and be open with curiosity to, I wonder what this could mean, or what could this mean for me, or what is this trying to show me, or how can I learn more about myself through this experience, this process, this interaction with this person. And the more we can let go and not grasp, the more we can learn. I have found this process to be so amazing in my life, especially in the last couple of years. I've been doing this tapping stuff for a long time and self-help stuff a lot longer than that. But it's been in the last couple of years as I've really more and more begun to let go, more and more healed my old wounds, more and more begin to love and accept myself and just be okay with, like, okay, yeah, I screwed up. It's not the end of the world. Taking action based on what feels right for me. And in that, curiosity plays a huge role. So I invite you to consider as we tap. We'll ask some curious questions as we tap. How about that? Okay, so I just want you to sense into what's going on in your body as you heard this courage card, open to learning. So life is constantly presenting a choice. Now, isn't that the truth? Whether you're aware of it or not, we go outside and we turn right or turn left or go straight or go back or whatever, but there's always a choice. We just usually get in a pattern of going out and always following the same route to work or the same route to wherever we're going. We don't tend to try new things, be curious and try new things. So take a deep breath and just notice how it feels when you say out loud, repeat this and say, I'm willing to let go of my grasp on my control. And just say that out loud and see what that feels like to you. Does that feel scary? Does it feel exciting? Does it feel totally new? I've never tried that. I've never even considered that. Because this is where we really grow and learn and have new experiences. All right, so we're just going to start tapping. Tap on the side of your hand and say, even though, and you repeat that, I have been holding on to my grasp, holding on to what's happening in my life. Say, I love and accept myself. And keep tapping and say, even though I've been holding on tight, grasping for control of my reality. I love and accept myself. And I'm willing to possibly, maybe loosen my grip. Mhm. Just notice what's happening in your body or not happening. Or do you feel resistance? Do you feel a release? Just notice what you notice. And one more time, say, even though I have been grasping for control in my life, I love and accept myself. And I choose to begin to be open to the universe. Okay, and then we'll tap around starting at the top of the head, say, this sense of control on the eyebrow. I think I'm keeping myself safe. Side of the eye, but I might really be limiting myself under the eye because when I grasp onto control under the nose, I am not available to get new ideas. On the chin, I'm not available for new information. Collarbone, I'm not available for new experiences. Under the arm, and I have been grasping for a long time. And then go to the top of the head again and say, I wonder if it's possible on the eyebrow to let myself go. Side of the eye, just for a few minutes. Under the eye, just notice what happens when I release my grasp on my reality. Under the nose, and be willing to keep my grip light. Just a light grasp, just for a few minutes. Try it. And notice when your nervous system, out of habit, goes back into grasping mode. Okay, just notice that. And tap on your chin and say, that light grip doesn't last very long. On the collarbone, but I'm willing to practice. Under the arm. And when I think about letting go of my grip on control, top of the head, I'm going to assume you feel something like this. I feel a little scared. On the eyebrow. And I don't necessarily want to stop grasping. Side of the eye. And yet I can see that this grasping isn't helping me. Under the eye. So I'm choosing curiosity. Under the nose. What would happen if I just allowed life to happen? Even just saying that might bring up something for you. Just notice that. On the chin. I wonder what would happen. Collarbone, if I stopped trying to control. Under the arm. I'm not in the habit of not controlling. Top of the head. And keep asking these questions. Like, I wonder what it will be like on the eyebrow as I learn to allow life to happen. And I'm going to put in a note here. I'm not suggesting that we go through life without ever trying to do anything, but we can stop grasping. Okay. I know this because I've done it. I've practiced not grasping. Amazing things happen. Side of the eye. I wonder what would happen under the eye if I didn't have to resist. Under the nose. I wonder what would happen on the chin if I just wondered what would happen. Collarbone. I'm willing to go forward under the arm and not plan everything. Top of the head, not control everything on the eyebrow, but simply allow things to happen. And I really want you to notice this. Like, you may just have a big exhale, like you just heard me go, oh God, won't that be amazing? Or maybe it'll be really scary for you, but just notice it. And just even admit, say, I don't think I can do that. Under the eye. But what if I can? Under the nose. I don't know if I'm willing to do that. On the chin. But what if I am? Collarbone. I don't know if I could survive that way. Under the arm. But what if I could? Okay, and then just take a nice gentle breath in. Put your palms together over your heart. And as you exhale, I want you to really reach way up to the top of your head. And just let all that stuck energy, that grasping energy, just let it move a little bit. Okay, so it's really important that you understand that I'm not suggesting that you now never try to be in charge of anything or make something happen, but notice how it feels in your body. Are you grasping or are you allowing? Are you grasping out of fear or are you actually loving things, allowing things to happen? Are you building walls of hypervigilance where you're so afraid that something might happen and your brain is always going, what if, what if, what if, what if, what if? Take some deep breaths and allow that to just the energy to go. Allow the energy to go. Be here in this moment for a moment and just practice a moment at a time. Maybe do a minute and then maybe do 5 minutes, but don't try to do it all at once. Just do a little bit at a time. This is something you will work on the rest of your life. So thank you again for watching. If you want to obtain your own deck of courage cards, the information on how to do that is down below in the information there in the description. And again, we do this every Thursday, a new courage card every week. Thanks for watching.